Hi everyone, my name is Monique Rose, and this is a tour of my ePortfolio class website for Miss Bernasconi's class. And here we are on my homepage, and you can see it starts with my name. It's very simple. I'm not very tech savvy, so just getting this level of accomplishment was successful for me and my abilities. But here I included a selfie of myself so that parents, students, teachers, administrators who visit my website can start to get familiar with who I am. And then here I have the suggested template for an introduction and with the three purposes that Ms. Bernasconi suggested we use. And then I have my about me with the picture that my good friend Rigo Ortiz took. And I have some uh, educational background here and a little bit more personal information right here as an introduction. And then here on the next page, I have my tech toolkit and resource, and I have more than 10 resources here with descriptions of each one. And here on top, I put the ones that we would be using most often during distance learning. And then here, I have the student work gallery, and this is still under construction, but I did post links to some of the assignments that I created during distance learning. I tried to include the ones that were most interesting or successful. And then I know that I had one more thing I wanted to point out to you guys. Tech toolkit and resource, maybe it's here. Well, here I have the student work gallery that's under construction, and I also have my tech-infused lesson plan. And I know that we were supposed to put the embedded lesson plan template on the left with the description of the technology on the right, but I felt with my setup, it made more sense to do it all vertically because of all the other embedded links I have. So I have my lesson plan on the top, and this is actually my EdTPA. So I put a lot of work into it. And then here I have the PowerPoint that I'll use to accompany students as they work and to kind of direct my thinking. And I have a embedded link to the PowerPoint that's accessible to anyone with the link. And here I have a DocCam and how I'll be using that. And then I have Google Docs where students will be writing collaboratively in groups. And then I have YouTube that I'll be using as supplementary texts and links to the YouTube videos we'll be using. So we're going to look at two songs and two poems related to the American Dream. And then here I have my reflection with my little ePortfolio checklist. And I know there's one more thing that I'm forgetting I was supposed to share with you guys. Oh, here it is. I'm forgetting this one. So Miss Rose's class website. So this is the main website, and then underneath these are two subpages, the tech toolkit and the student work gallery that I already shared with you. But here's the introduction to the class, and I use the same picture that I used in my home screen because I don't have very many good pictures of myself. And then here I have a little welcome to students and families and my contact info. And then here I have some sample learning objectives that kind of go with the things we were focusing on in my placement during my student teaching with high school juniors. And then here I have some of the main technological resources that we'll be using during distance learning. So I think that parents should know the main platform, though we have all of these other supplementary tools. The main one is going to be Google Classroom. And We'll also be having meetings through Zoom. Remind will be how I update parents and students of any changes, and Illuminate is where teachers usually, well, at least at my last placement and probably in my future work site, Illuminate is where students and parents can check their grades. So I think it's important for me to let parents know which ones to focus on when there are so many different options. And then I included my contact info again here. And I also embedded the tech toolkit and resources, which is just the same link that we looked at over the subpage, but so that they can click here and easily see what other tools we'll be using to supplement. And then I also have a section for student work samples, and I embedded the link to the student work gallery here. And that's all. So please let me know if you have any questions. Peers who are helping me make this better, if you guys catch any typos, please let me know. And thanks for listening.